Hi, hi everyone. This is Dr. Rasab Takri. In this topic, we are going to see about system of rice intensification. Shortly it is called as SRI, system of rice intensification. This system of rice intensification is a method for maximizing the productive with innovative method in rice cultivation. This is the innovative method in rice cultivation for maximizing the productivity by changing few of the management practices. This SRA was first developed in Madagascar. It focuses on improving plant, soil, water, and nutrient management by enhancing yield with reduced water, reduced seeds, and reduced inputs. It enhances yield but reducing cost of cultivation and other input costs. It is suitable for small and marginal farmers and large scale farmers too. The key principles of SRI is use of young seedling, usually 8 to 12 days old, maximum of 14 days old. The planting one seedling or single seedling per hill with a spacing of wider spacing, usually 25 into 25 centimeter or 22.5 into 22.5 centimeter. In this factor, may mostly keeping soil as a moisture, not as continuous flooding, by which we can save water and promote soil aeration and organic nutrition by cono-weeding. This is the key principles of SRA, system of rice intensification. Young seedling, single seedling, wider spacing of square planting, alternate wetting and drying, cono-weeding. These are the key principles of SRA, system of rice intensification. The nursery and seedling management. Prepare a raised bed nursery with organic manures. Usually, we are pulling out the seedling in the 40 days, so we need to go for raised bed with higher organic matter. This organic matter helps for soil loosening and helps for easier root penetration. And while pulling, the root damages will not be occurred if we use higher amount of organic matter. Next, select healthy seedling using seed water plug and the seed use healthy seedling for healthier plants. Transplant young and tender seedling carefully to avoid root damages. Encourage early and vigorous root establishment for better management. Next, planting technique. By in this, we are using single seedling per hill instead of clumsy of seeds per hill. By which, for individual seedling, we are increasing the nutrient availability and better spacing. By which it increases tillers. By which we can increase productivity over the field. A square planting is easier for weeding and helps for better aeration too. Spacing adjusted based on fertility. It is based generally wider spacing, that is square planting 25 into 25 centimeter or 22.5 into 22.5 centimeter. This square planting helps for using of cono weeding in both the direction, in row to row and plant to plant too. Transplant within 30 minutes of uprooting to reduce stress, because we are utilizing a young seedling of 14 days old seedling that is highly sensitive to dryness. So we need to plant a seedling within 13 days, within 30 minutes of uprooting to avoid stress. By earlier planting and earlier single seedling, better population to be maintained, and by young seedling the transplanting shock is very minimal. Water management. In commercial technique, we are using continuous flooding, but in SRA method, we are using alternate wetting and drying instead of continuous flooding. Maintain moist but aerated soil condition. In it, we are using moistured soil, but aeration too we are giving. Irrigate only when airline hack appears. Once we are irrigating, once we seeing the hairline cracks in the field, by which we can get more aeration to the roots and plants. By applying alternate wetting and drying in the SRA method, we can save water 30 to 50% compared to commercial cultivation. And also it helps for improved root growth and root health, by which it increased nutrient absorption and it leads to healthier plants. Next, weed and soil aeration method. Use of cono weeding or rotary weeder every 10 to 12 days. These utilization of cono weeder and rotary weeders helps for better aeration, reduced weed growth, and incorporation of weeds as an organic manure, and as well as it helps for increased root pruning. By increased root pruning, it increases the root development, by which it increases the nutrient absorption. By increasing nutrient absorption, increasing tiller production. By increasing tiller production, overall productivity can be increased. By aerating the soil and stimulating the root growth. Incorporates peat into the soil, it acts as an organic matter. By utilization of conovidus and rotary vidus, the labor cost is reduced and chemical dependence is reduced. Next, nutrient management. In this nutrient management, we are focusing the nutrient application based on LCC, leaf culture. Based on leaf culture, we are applying the nutrient. In nutrient management, specifically, we are emphasizing more utilization of organic matter. These organic matter utilization helps for better soil fertility, by which we can increased productivity and increased production over the field. It also helps for increased microbial activity. By increased microbial activity, the unavailable nutrients are made available for the plants. And also it helps for increased soil structure and improved soil structure. And dependence of chemical fertilizer is reduced, and balanced dose of fertilizer can be recommended in terms of commercial fertilizer. And also by utilizing combined utilization, it helps for increased and enhanced nutrient use efficiency and sustainability over nutrient management. Next, advantages of SRA: increases yield by 20 to 50% or more, even more yield increment is observed. Reduces water usage up to 50%. It reduces seed requirement 70 to 90%. It improves soil health and resilience to climate stress. Supports sustainable and eco-friendly agriculture. Challenges faced during cultivation of SREs: during planting, the labor intensive during initial adoption. Next, it requires trained labor and skilled labor for planting and other weeding operations. Weeder availability may be limited, but if it can be, and it for operating it's also required a skilled labor. As a conclusion, SRA is a proven and sustainable method to boost productivity while reducing inputs. Generally, based on agronomic requirement, increasing the yield and reducing cost of cultivation is the main motto of agronomists, by which these adopting these technology we can boost productivity by reducing the inputs. It helps for conserve the resources and supports climate smart agriculture. Thank you.